Hey everybody, it's Jen from Jen Plans, and if you've been watching any of my videos, you know that I have been torn between Team Colorful and Team Neutral for my Erin Condren LifePlanner for this year, 2019-2020. And I have the hourly layout in both. This is the one that I received as a preview from the EC team, and this is one that I got on my own because I saw it in person and I really loved some of the elements of the neutral layout. And then I made a video comparing the two, which I've linked down below if you would like to watch the comparison, but I still had not decided what I was going to do until now. And I think I've decided to make a Franken-Planner, which is combining my favorite pieces from these two. My friend Laken did the same thing. I'll link her video below as well. It's also been a while since I've done a recoil. So I have a video that I've also linked below of the full recoil process, but I'm gonna show it to you again here in case you missed it or in case you wanted to see an updated version. You really only need a couple things. Pliers for the coil. Somebody gave me this great tip on my last video to wrap the tips of the pliers in washi tape to keep them from scratching the coil. So I'm gonna do that because I think it was a great idea. And then the only other thing that you need that would be really helpful is a binder clip. And unfortunately, actually several binder clips. Unfortunately, mine are all at the office. I couldn't find any. So I asked my husband to bring in some of his tools. So I have a clamp, actually several of them. So I'm gonna be using these. Binder clips are just easier because they're smaller and you can kind of lay it flat. But I'm gonna be using these just to show you, really anything, just to show you how it works. Just anything to keep the guts together once you uncoil. So I'll wrap the other side of the pliers and then we'll jump in. So my pliers are wrapped. My clamp is ready, don't need that anymore. This one is the colorful. It's really pretty. Some of the inside is a little too much strong color for me, and I really love the way this one looks. I made a rookie mistake. Covers are interchangeable. I don't know why. I think I really just loved this color design, but I ordered the same cover. Again, rookie mistake. I should have at least ordered a different color, but the inside of this one you can tell is neutral because of the tabs, and this one is colorful. So that's the only difference from the outside. They're both rose gold coils, and they both have clearly the same cover. So what I'm gonna do first is flip through and show you which pages of which I'm gonna keep and which ones I'm not gonna keep. Actually, I should probably uncoil them so that it's easier to take them out. So I'll do that now. So the first thing you do is take your cover off. So now you can kind of see the differences. The vellum page is the first. I think I'm gonna keep the vellum page from the colorful. It's really subtle differences until you get into the week. So see, I like the color of this, but I like the script of this. It's hard to choose. That's why I'm combining them. I'm going to uncoil them now. So you just take the pliers and I hope I can do it. And you unbend, straighten is another word. Is unbend a word? And you just straighten the coil so that it looks like it's like just a continuous part of the way that the coil curves. And then you start twisting. Okay, now I need you to be quiet though. So this is what it looks like when it's totally uncoiled. Yes, my hand hurts. I think it's pretty wild that every single life planner is hand coiled in the EC factory. Isn't that so awesome? And I got a tour of it in Austin when I was there, and it was just remarkable to see the stations and all of the different coils, and first they're coiled, then they're cut and twisted, and it's done so well. And when I try to do it, like, this is what it looks like when I try to do it. But when they do it, it's so beautiful and perfect. So anyway, this is, like I said, the rose gold coil. So I'm gonna do the colorful now, and then I'll flip through and show you the parts that I'm taking from each one. So I don't think I can zoom out anymore, so I'm just going to, I think I'm going to use the colorful vellum, and this will be the new one because I really love the script. And when you put the vellum over, you can't really tell if that's super colorful or not. So this is going to be the start of the new, oh, but I kind of love this though. Okay, change my mind. Oh. See, this is hard. Colorful, 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 because I think I want the colorful tabs. Colorful. Not keeping that. Not keeping that. This is really pretty, but not keeping that. New planner is going here. Colorful. Colorful. So far, all of it is from the colorful. This one is the neutral, that's colorful. This is where I'm kind of undecided. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to shake. I think I need the month of the neutral. Oh, but this is just, I don't know how I feel about that. But that's a lot more neutral than I want. Like I want a blend. I want these two to have a baby. That's what I want. I want these two planners to come together and have a planner baby. Oh, but if I do this, then I need that weekly. But I want the neutral. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Up through, so notes page, like dashboardy page. And then I think I'm gonna switch to the neutral because this is what will go into the weeks. And I think I want this week. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. So this page matches this one, but I'm using this one so that I can have the neutral month. So neutral month, neutral, 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 but then I want the tab and this colorful page. So I need to go to August. Same quote. These, wow, this is a lot more color. But this one has the colorful tab, which is what I want. Colorful, neutral, and then I need the neutral, 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 neutral. Because the weeks have this. And while I think that this is great if you're like a really colorful color person, which I normally am, I love this, the clean simplicity. I'm appreciating that more these days of this. So let's skip to September. So we'll go all the way through, oh, wait a second. Did I do that right? And then this one? Wait, uh-oh, did I miss? No, I need to go back to make sure I didn't miss something. How did I get this page? Oh, because I picked, that's what happened. Because I chose the colorful, these, the back of it is this, which is different than the rest of them. Okay, that makes me feel better. So. Okay, now we're up through notes. We've reached the end of the weeks. Color, I think I'm doing neutral guts for months and weeks and colorful everything else. Then we still have these left, which are pretty darn similar, and the tabs are even the same colorful, this color for that one. So I think I'm gonna keep this one because I do like the colors on top. I'll take all the notes from here. Sometimes, okay, since I'm not a big colorer, sometimes I take, like if I get stuff from people, I'll either washi tape it in here or use an adhesive runner or a glue stick and glue it here. So it's not that I don't use these pages, I just don't use them for this. But it is nice to have extra pages. I should have uncoiled a notebook to add some more. Okay, keep that colorful one. And then I think I want to keep this colorful I like. I don't dislike this one, I just like the colorful one better. These can go, these can go. This can go over here. And then I'm gonna keep the, I think I'm gonna keep, yeah, I'm gonna keep the colorful stickers. I do like the colorful stickers. And I'll move that over and I'll keep the colorful folder, right? Did I do that right? Okay, I think this is my Franken-Planner. It is essentially neutral, which I think are pastel, neutral guts, neutral months, neutral weeks, with colorful everything else. So it will look like this. It'll be colorful, but then the weeks will be neutral. And the months will be neutral. So I'm gonna binder clip, I wish I had a binder clip this together and recoil. Everything has to be lined up. Make sure everything's lined up. It'll be a lot easier to coil back together if everything's lined up. See, it's not that hard. You just have to make sure it's all lined up. So I'm gonna make sure everything's all lined up. You should be able to see through the holes. You should be able to see through the back of the holes. And then you clip it together and then you just recoil. So here we go. I'm trying to decide which coil to use. I think I'm gonna use this one. It's a little bit more straight, and if I need to bend it, I mean, I'm gonna have to recoil. Well, I'll probably recoil that one and do a giveaway for somebody that wants a colorful inside but with neutral tabs. Are there any of you out there that want that? This was like a little bendy, so I'm gonna, the washi trick didn't really work. It's still, can you see that? It's still like a little bit scratched. That's okay though, because this part is gonna be tucked on the inside and you will not be able to really see it. We'll see if this goes well. I feel like I don't know if this is gonna go well. See how it's bent like that way? It needs to come out more. Oh no, it's sticking up too high. There we go. Okay, this is going to recoil nicely because now it's lined up and it matches like this part. So here we go. I'm gonna coil, I think I'm gonna coil from top to bottom. So you just, this part should be, if you've clamped correctly, this part should be really easy. You just kind of wiggle it. Whoop. Uh-oh, don't do that though. I know what I'm doing wrong. This needs to actually be, it does actually need to be a little bit more straight so it doesn't get caught going through. See, like that, watch, I bet this will make a difference. Super easy, there we go. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Now it doesn't like me anymore. I feel like this is a lot easier the last time I did it. Is it sticking out too much? It went in fine the first time, but now it doesn't like me anymore. I am sweating. That was hard. That was harder than I remember it. It's still done, but that was harder than I remember. Only a few, here, let me take the clamp off. Only a few casualties. Number one, it left this goofy little print. I'm sure that will go away over time. You can kind of tell here, before I adjusted the end of the coil, it ripped part of the vellum, which is fine. I'm trying to make it so that when I open and close it, the coil is bent like in the right place. Because if you bend, like if this one is bent here, but this one is bent like up here, you're not gonna be able to turn the page. Does that make sense? It'll get caught over one of those little things. So it needs to be bent in line with the way this one is bent. So you can, hopefully, if you've coiled properly, if not, you can see how it kind of rotates a little bit? So I'm gonna make sure that these are lined up, and then I'm gonna bend this back inside to line up with the other one. So it goes down first, and then sideways. And then you might have to like wiggle it to get it all the way back in there. And that's it. That is a full uncoil and recoil. So now I'm gonna put my cover back on. The other thing that you can do, if you want, of course, is take any Erin Condren notebook and uncoil and put the like extra pages in the back. I've seen people do that as well. But of course, you know, the covers are easy. You just snap those on and off. The cover is back on. I'm gonna move these guts over here. And this is the new, I already feel better. Okay, I've been waiting to move in because I hadn't decided which planner I was gonna use, and now I feel so much better. So this is going to be my 2019-2020 Franken-Planner. It is a blend of the colorful and neutral layout hourly. So colorful, 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 and then here it's gonna switch to neutral. The other thing that I'm thinking about doing, possibly, I haven't decided yet, so I'm not gonna do it here. But the other thing that I probably will do, because it's kind of bothering me, even though I love having these 2 extra pages, you do still have, oh wait, where are they? Yeah, you have this one, and I really love having extra notes pages before each month. It's bothering me that you don't flip the tab to the month. I just can't decide if I want to give up all of this space for, you know what I should have done? No, that wouldn't have worked either. I was gonna say I should have taken the double of this one and put it like here, but that won't work. Never mind, scratch that. So I think what I might do is use a glue stick or an adhesive roller and make these 2 stick to each other so that when you turn right to the month. Actually, I feel like I'm 99% sure I'm gonna do it. The reason that I can't decide is because it's hard to give up this much space. And I probably wouldn't use, I like things a little more open and a little bit less structured, with the exception of my days. But like notes pages, I feel like I might regret taking away at least this page. I don't know what to do. What are you guys doing? Will you let me know in the comments if you feel like you need to have a tab turn to the month? Because I feel like I do, but I haven't decided yet. So I might do that. That would be the only other modification I would make. But in any case, it goes colorful, colorful, colorful. And then the monthly is where the neutral comes in. And then my weeks are neutral. So July, this goes all the way through July. And then of course, even though the month isn't over, it flips to the next month because each new month starts after the tab. So July is not finished yet, but we have notes page, tab page, notes page, month, and then we start either the end of June and the beginning of July. So this is my Franken-Planner. I feel so much better about this layout because I really love the colorful tabs. I really love the colorful parts of the front and the back. But I feel like my weeks, the month I was kind of I actually probably, I wish there was a blend of the colorful and the neutral for the monthly layout because this is a little bare to me, but that means I can use more stickers and washi tape and kind of make it my own. But the real difference is going to be in the weeks. So all of my weeks will be neutral. And then when we get to the end, it'll flip back into color with the notes pages. And the year at a glance for 2021. And then of course, the colorful stickers in the back and the colorful folder. So this is my Franken-Planner. Thank you for sticking with me through that long video. If you are thinking of uncoiling and recoiling, I recommend it. It's an easy way. I mean, it's a little bit of a time investment. It took me before, I don't know what this video will end up being time-wise after I edit, but right now I'm at 43 minutes. Probably would have gone faster if I wasn't like narrating. It really, you know, for a planner that you're gonna use all year, if you're not feeling like the layouts that are out there are gonna work for you, there's no reason you can't move things around and make it be what you want it to be. So I highly recommend uncoiling and recoiling if you wanna make your own Franken-Planner. Of course, I will link everything in the description of the video if you would like to shop your own. This is, of course, the Erin Condren LifePlanner. So thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks so much for watching.